What was sexy 10 years ago but isn't now?
r/Reddit.
My hairline, damn 10 years makes a difference. I feel ya man. I have a widow's peak now, despite never having one previously. Because I'm receding on the sides but not the center. It doesn't look terrible per se, it's just unsettling when you look in the mirror and it's not what you've seen for a quarter century, you know. I'm 26 and it's gotten so bad that I just shaved it off. It went from perfectly fine to, okay I look 40, within a 1.5 years. Now I'm just trying to get back to being comfortable with my appearance. I miss hair.
r/Reddit.
Lot of people in this thread finding out they're older than they think they are today. 10 years? You mean like the 90s? Right. No man, 2000. Have you heard of this new band called Linkin Park? Edit. I love that some people are missing the joke and correcting me on basic math lol.
r/Reddit.
I feel like women's casual wear in general is always sexier than it was 10 years ago, and it's starting to make me feel old. I imagine when I'm old I'm going to comment on some lady's outfit being really revealing and my grandkids are going to roll their eyes and say something like, "You're so old-fashioned, Grandpa. Her asshole isn't even open." Just imagine how you'll be about technology. Come on Grandpa, just upload a copy of your consciousness onto TrueVR so we can hang out in the virtual world. No. What if the people from 4chan get a hold of my brain and start sharing my memories? That's not how it works, Zoomer. Your memories aren't even uploaded in the scan. I don't wanna. I'm 40. I've been practicing and teaching yoga for many years. 10 years ago, women were shamed for wearing leggings because they were too revealing. If y'all saw what passes as appropriate yoga attire now, you'd pass out. It's basically a competition to see who can wear the least clothing. It cracks me up though. Yoga is sweaty and long pants can dramatically help manage the sweat. There are plenty of arm balances that I can only do in slightly damp pants because they provide more grip. Sweaty skin on sweaty skin is a slip and slide. Just impractical and silly. Plus good quality material actually keeps you drier and more comfortable. I'm old. Yoga pants are the norm in high school and college lol.
r/Reddit.
Using the word sexy in marketing, digital teams to describe sleek interfaces or products. July 18th. 2006 Justin Timberlake began promising to bring sexy back and has been relentless in its pursuit ever since. I am unsure about his success rate as I look around and things appear status quo. Edit. WTF is the I'm deceased award. He did already, his era of sexiness just died down. But still remember Justin Timberlake gave you his dick in a box, is down to three-way with another dude. And will give your mom the best Mother's Day night ever.
r/Reddit.
Facebook. It was cool, exclusive and exciting. Now it's full of adverts, data scalping and your grandparents. Mine is mostly people posting ignorant political shit without fact-checking or actually knowing what they're talking about, and old friends posting memes. Well, maybe you should have voted how I told you to, Jim. On the real, this is the reason I stopped getting on Facebook. Most of my family is Christian. And back during the last election I posted a Christian article about the idea of approaching abortion from a different place. Instead of fighting so hard for a president who is against it. Maybe the church should be taking a grassroots approach by offering monetary and social support to women with unplanned pregnancies instead of calling them murderers. Yeah. That ended with me deleting the post because my uncle responded with, "So what, you're saying I should vote for Hillary, my aunt accusing me of giving my life to Satan, and my grandmother trying to bribe me to vote for Trump for $200. Fuck that noise."
r/Reddit.
Searching boobs on Google Images. Literally just got the new Kindle. First thing I did was search boobs on the experimental browser. 10 out of 10 boobies in black and white. So no Asian or Hispanic boobs. Yeah, but you gotta search gray for Asian and gray Hispanic.
r/Reddit.
Skinny eyebrows. I told my wife that her eyebrows were drawn too high. She seemed surprised.
r/Reddit.
1 terabyte of data storage.
r/Reddit.
To me, personally, artsy boys in skinny jeans who are deeply tormented souls who the rest of the world just doesn't understand. No lie. I once, unironically, swooned when a boy, unironically, used the line, "I just have to keep creating or I'll die." Now I just want a regular guy or girl who wants to laugh while fucking and go out to get a burrito afterwards. Not before. Never before. Performative sexiness is way less sexy than an effortless connection. I am happy to leave the artsy boys to the next generation. I like burritos. Gotta shoot your shot. And stuff that burrito.
r/Reddit.
When I was in high school there was one year where every girl at my school suddenly started wearing a feather in their hair. Did anyone else experience this, or was my high school weird? That fashion trend cut short the supply of feathers used for fly fishing and raised prices for them by a lot. Crazy weird.
r/Reddit.
Lindsay Lohan. I think you've got to go back a bit more than 10 years for that one. Mean Girls was 16 years ago, so 16.
r/Reddit.
Fake tan. I think every time I go out, not so often. But anyways, I seem to see less and less orange ladies. Nah, fake tan is still a thing. But the formulas and technology have become better at replicating the look of a real tan for not very much money. Can confirm. My colleagues love getting spray tanned and they do it often. It's definitely crazy how natural they look now.
r/Reddit.
18-year-olds. I just like people my own age. It kinda sucks living in a college town and having aged from. There are sexy people everywhere, too. These stupid drunk kids need to learn to cross the road before they get killed. I swear college kids' IQ drops 50 points the second they have to cross the road. Then they turn into galloping deer that choose the absolute worst time to cross. And it's always either a dead sprint or the "hit me, I don't care" walk too. Edit. You'll assume I mean crosswalks. College kids don't use crosswalks. I understand an "I don't care, hit me" attitude when you're in the right, though. And it's always either a dead sprint or the "hit me, I don't care" walk too. To be fair, vacillating between panic and wanting to die is pretty much the college experience. I was at the university recently and instead of checking out all the 18 to 22-year-old girls and finding them hot, they all just looked like children. I work at a state college and most of the 18 to 22-year-olds look like kids to me. I'm 31. Even the ones that seem traditionally attractive. You can still tell they're young by the way they carry themselves when you've interacted with them enough, and it negates any hotness in my opinion. I worked at a university from the age of 24 to 35. I remember it being a gradual process where one fall nearly all of the incoming freshmen looked like kids to me. But the older students still looked grown, and then within a year nearly all of the female students started looking like kids as well. Like you said, it was as much about how they carried themselves as how they physically looked, but once I started to notice it, it slowly became all that I could see. I only point this gradual but relatively rapid process out to contrast with how suddenly I went from feeling like I was still in with that generation to feeling forever old. The first time an attractive co-ed looked at me with sudden smile on her face and then walked straight towards me from down the hall and said, "Excuse me, sir. Could you tell me where to find my faculty advisor's office?" The look on her face had been the type of thing that in another setting I would have thought, "This girl is into me." But instead was the look of a worried child relieved to have found a grown-up for help. I don't think I've felt young since.
r/Reddit.
That one popular high school girl that put on 100 pounds. Watch it, pal, that's my wife you're talking about. That's my wife.
r/Reddit.
Weird emo haircuts. Pretending like you cut yourself to be edgy. Evanescence, the first Android phone. Lol. Edit. To those of you saying we're not talking about 20 years ago, this is all shit. People around me were super into late 2009, early 2010. Also to the people sharing your emo stories from back then. Thank you. There is some good shit in my inbox.
r/Reddit.
My soon-to-be ex-wife.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.